Yo, before I get into this video was completely stolen from at Morbidly Fascinated V. I don't know. I saw their video that was literally just this, and I was like, oh, that sounds fun to do, like a fun little video to do. And I don't know. So yeah, I'll put them in the comments or whatever, and you can go watch their video. Their video has more views than I think my long form videos will ever get, so not even sure how many people will actually watch this video, but yeah, they'll be in the comments. What is this video? You may be asking. You're definitely asking. Thrall or Null is what I'm gonna call it. If you don't know what a thrall is, it's basically the people that cosmic entities take in as their servants, slaves, I don't know, mind-controlled, indentured servants, that type of stuff. I have a whole bunch of different characters than they had, so I definitely go and watch their video to see what characters they had. I have some of the same ones, especially the H.P. Lovecraft ones. I love H.P. Lovecraft lore, like the Lovecraftian universe and everything, so I had to put them, and it's cosmic entities, so how do you not put them in there? And then I have a whole bunch of others that I just thought would be fun to talk about, and two of them are literally just ones that I made for my book, Into the Void Volume 1. If you haven't read it, you should read it. It's pretty good. It's a whole bunch of horror short stories, two of which are cosmic horror, which is the ones we'll be talking about. But with all of that introduction out of the way, let's just get into this video. Now, S tier is sacrifice them babies. You know, I wanna get straight to it with these guys. I want to be their indentured servants for life. This is fine. This is one where it's just like, I wouldn't choose it, but if I get into it, it's fine. You know, maybe a fun little weekend. Still okay, I think, is literally just medium. It doesn't completely suck, but there's not really any benefits to it. Oh crap, which is where I'm dipping my foot into the lava pits of hell, but I'm not quite jumped in yet. And then at the very bottom, I'm stuck in a never-ending living hell, which is, I do not want to be anywhere near these cosmic entities. So, yeah, some of these are cosmic entities, some of these are, one of these is just a cult leader from a movie that I really love and I wanted to talk about. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. The first one up is the Flesh Pit. If you don't know what that is, it is a national park that's a giant living organism. It is really cool. If you haven't looked into it, please look into it. There's some really cool lore, some really cool, like, weird branching off biology and like how the creatures within the place evolved and everything. It's just really, really sick. Now, I personally, like, not even joking, if this was a real thing, I would absolutely worship it as a god and sacrifice babies to it. So, sacrifice them babies. Let's go. Next up, we got Leviathan from the Hellraiser franchise. If you don't know what Leviathan or Hellraiser is made by Clive Barker, my favorite writer of all time. Other than myself, of course, because I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I wrote a book, Into the Void Volume 1. You should go ahead and go get it. It's on Amazon as a ebook and paperback. I swear this is the last time I'll talk about it until I get to my own original characters in this video, but whatever. Leviathan is the god of the labyrinth, which is where the Cenobites hang out. If you don't know what the Cenobites are, they are basically a force of nature that come to give people great pain and pleasure. That's their whole thing. Pain is pleasure, pleasure is pain. It's all very strange, very beautiful in its own way. But yeah, he basically takes people that use the limit configuration, depending on how like awful their heart is, and if they are like the top tier just sexual deviancy, then that they will be turned into Cenobites, which are basically BDSM cut up all the hell. Just all the hell. That's funny. Hellraiser. That's no pun intended there. But yeah, they're basically just unrecognizable from who they were. Just piercings everywhere. And when I say piercings, I mean like Pinhead. Like he has pins like jammed into his head with a hammer. That type of stuff. Now, you might think I'm Stuck in a Never-Ending Living Hell was made for Leviathan, but you'd be wrong. The pain would suck whenever it first starts. So I can't put it in like, let's sacrifice them babies. And also, Leviathan doesn't really seem like the sacrificing type of person. Now, I talk about this comic all the time, but there's a comic where Pinhead and the other Cenobites, they're called a gash. A gaggle of Cenobites is called a gash. Just so you know, I don't know, fun fact of the day, I guess. But yeah, they go to this little girl's house because she uses the limit configuration because her mom had it before she died, and she has an abusive stepdad, and they end up taking the stepdad instead of her, which I thought was really cool because there's like a really famous saying where Pinhead, or the Hell Priest, if you want to go by Hellbound Heart, just dropping some of my Hellraiser knowledge on you. He always says demon to some, angel to others, and it's like throughout all the movies it's like, no, you're angel to who, you loser. But then in that comic it's like, yeah, I could see it, that's really cool of him, actually. So yeah, there's that. Then Jeremiah Sand is from Mandy, the movie I wanted to talk about. Nicolas Cage is one of my favorite actors of all time, and Mandy is by far his best movie. Everybody that has watched it loves it. I made a whole bunch of my friends and everyone watch it. It's a beautiful movie, genuinely. It's filmed amazingly. The acting is peak. It's just, if you are into cult horror, cosmic horror, like I'm talking about today, or even just a revenge movie, then this is definitely for you. I love this movie. It's a great movie. Please go and watch it. Pause the video, go and watch Mandy. I think it's on Tubi. Please just go and watch it. But yeah, Jeremiah Sand is, spoiler alert right now, starting right now, is the cult leader that basically takes Mandy, kills her, and then everyone adores him because he was some famous, not even famous, he was a hack songwriter and singer that only wrote songs glorifying himself and everything. He has a god complex, basically. Now I think I'm gonna put him on the bottom, and it's just because, it's not because I'd be in actual pain or like suffering or he could do anything against me, because oh my god, Nicolas Cage crushes his head, meaning his head must be like Play-Doh, meaning I could definitely take him in a fight. But he's just so annoying and self-grandizing and everything that it'd piss me off to no end. So definitely bottom. I'm stuck in a never-ending living hell with this man. I would rather be with Leviathan and the Gash than be anywhere near Jeremiah Sand. He's just so annoying. He's a sniveling little punk, and I hate him so much. Okay, King in Yellow. Kind of, oh crap, because I don't even know, like, if there's a reason for what he does. He's just kind of there, doing stuff in the background, and anybody that sees him, like, as far as I know, has either gone insane or has become his thrall. So I mean, I don't know. I don't trust him. I just don't trust the guy. He doesn't talk enough. That's it. He doesn't talk enough. Definitely one of my favorite, Lovecraftian monsters, though. I don't think Lovecraft actually made him, though. I'm pretty sure it was a different writer. If you don't know, the Lovecraftian universe as a whole was a whole bunch of different writers doing things. So a lot of, some of the famous H.P. Lovecraft monsters and lore was actually made by other people, because he had a whole bunch of writer friends, and they would all, add onto it and everything. It was a whole thing. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But yeah, Cthulhu is next. Cthulhu sleeps in the city of Relay, R-L-Y-E-H. I remember how to spell it for some reason, but I don't think humans can pronounce it. I think that's the whole thing. And Cthulhu, with as many letters, whatever they're called, consonants or whatever it has, it would actually be pronounced Cthulhu, but people just call it Cthulhu because it's a lot easier and less stupid. But yeah, I always thought the unnameable creature, just because you literally could not pronounce it correctly, is really cool, because they have different vocal cords and everything. That's so freaking cool. That's such a cool detail. But yeah, Cthulhu, he just sleeps in Relay, and his cult members try to release him, and whenever he gets released, he destroys the planet. So yeah, dude, sacrifice them babies. Let's go. I think I'd put him, yeah, definitely above the flesh pit, just because the flesh pit is just a place and not really anything more, you know? Just, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, would you rather sacrifice babies to a somewhat mindless place that kind of is definitely alive, but it's kind of mindless, or would you rather sacrifice it to a cool octopus guy that can think and actually has greater, like, goals? You know what I mean? Like, he actually knows what he wants and he's going after it. It's very inspirational, really. Next up, we've got Bill Cipher. Bill Cipher, honestly, he has some moments where it's like, it's either at the very top or at the very bottom with him, because if you make him mad, he could rearrange every single orifice in your body to be somewhere else and very quickly make it to where you're tasting your butthole. But if you're cool with him, if he's chill, if you're chill, if you just vibe with the guy, you can just party with him. You can party with him, he'll even use his powers to make your parties even better. So I mean, to be completely honest, he kind of has the same ups and downs as every regular show character. It's like, sometimes he's really chill, sometimes he's blowing up the planet. So I personally would have to put him right in the middle because of that, just because sometimes he's really cool and a chill dude that just kind of wants to destroy everything except for his friends, and sometimes he's an absolute douchebag that, like, rips all the teeth out of a deer for no reason, or turns a bird inside out. That's Magic Man from Adventure Time, but it's definitely something that my boy Bill Cipher would do. And I respect him for it, but I also fear him because of it. Next up is the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things. He's kind of a punk in the last season, but yeah, whatever. Before that, he was pretty cool. He actually mind controlled people. He was really cool main villain. I really dug him. I thought he was pretty cool. I cannot put him as Sacrifice Them Babies because of the fact that he became such a punk that just got taken out by freaking hairspray and a lighter, spears, and maybe some bombs. I can't remember. I think there were some bombs maybe, but like nothing even like military sized whenever it comes to weapons, and he got taken out. That was, God, that sucked. That was a horrible finale. But yeah, I've got to put him on This Is Fine because it's a cool dude to follow. It's a cool entity. I really liked it before they turned him into an absolute pipsqueak. Next up, we got Galactus. Now, Galactus, I can already tell you, is going straight up into Sacrifice Them Babies. And I think above Cthulhu, because Galactus, you get the cosmic power, the power cosmic, which is amazing. That's what Silver Surfer and all of his other heralds have. He has one called Inferno or Furnace or something. He's a fire dude. Yeah, he has one that's a wind robot. Like, he took him over because it was a Nova Core, and then he became friends with him. He died, but then he brought him back as a robot, but he couldn't give him his soul. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool lore. There's a whole bunch of lore for all of the different heralds. One of them betrayed him and got sent to like the Null Void. That's a Ben 10 thing, but it's basically the same thing as where he got sent. It's really cool. And I think just going around to planet, telling them that Galactus is coming, and Galactus gives them a chance to leave. Like, if they can go off-world, do it. I don't care. Galactus is kind of just a chill dude, and you know for a fact that you're doing the right thing, because without Galactus, the universe dies. It just dies. Galactus has to be there no matter what to keep order. So it's just, honestly, it's probably the best one out of all of these, because you know for a fact you're doing the right thing. You know for a fact you're doing something that saves more lives than it takes, and you know for a fact that you're giving these people a fair chance to get off world. It's kind of the best one on this list, to be completely honest, and I don't think there's any denying that. So yeah, definitely Sacrifice Them Babies. Next up, we got Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep is kind of like Bill Cipher, except a little bit worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him in, oh crap, because there's a huge chance that he's going to absolutely wreak havoc on your body and mind. But there's also a chance that he might be a chill dude and just let you commit chaos with him. Like, he's all about chaos and stuff, so why not? It'd be pretty cool to run around the universe and just wreak havoc with them, that would be cool. And he's very, very calculated. Like, he says he's all about chaos and everything, and everyone says he's about chaos and everything, but he's extremely calculated. He's like one of the most intelligent ones of the Lovecraftian lore. I like, genuinely. So I think Oh Crap would be a fine one for him. I'm Stuck in a Never-Ending Living Hell is saved for people he really, really does not like. So hopefully I would be lumped into the Oh Crap section and not the I'm Stuck in a Never-Ending Living Hell, because that really, really sucks with this boy. Next up, we've got Hunger. This is one of the ones from my book Into the Void Volume 1. If you don't want spoilers, go ahead and skip until you see me place him and click the other one. Yeah, I'll just click the other one so you know. I don't know. I don't want to put timestamps. It takes too long in editing. Please forgive me. No one's gonna watch this video anyways. It's one of my long form ones. I don't know why I do this for you people. God. But yeah, Hunger. He's a Wendigo, but also a lot of other things. He's everything he's every part of man that wants to feed their baser hunger, no matter what it is, whether it's food, money, sex, literally anything. And his whole goal is making people lose themselves in their hunger, but in a way that he thinks is good. So he has to come into our world. He's stuck in the dreamscape, basically. And then whenever he comes into our world, it has to be through someone feeding their baser hunger. In other words, they have to eat someone. So it is very much like the old Wendigo tales, where people would eat human flesh because they have to, and then be taken over by the spirit. Wendigos as a whole aren't really the deer antler thing that you see in pop culture nowadays. It was actually a spirit of greed and hunger that would just come to people in their dreams and take them over. And then there were some stories say you could exorcise them, some stories say that you just had to put them down. There's like different stories, like with all mythologies, there's different stories obviously, but I like to tell people this because it kind of annoys me when it's like the deer version. Ignore the picture I used, I'm sorry. I looked up Wendigo, that's the only thing I could find. Yeah, I don't know. Until Dawn, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. I love that game too. It's a Telltale game. It's so fun. I wish they would make a movie of it. Did Wendigos the best, I think, because they aren't like that. They're like tall, gangly versions of what they were as humans, and they're basically just possessed by the spirit of like greed and hunger and everything. And that's what I was going for with him. Just a mixture of like what pop culture says they are and what they actually were in the myths and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah. I personally, Hunger, kind of a chill dude. I'd put him up at This Is Fine. You can read the story if you want to. I'm pretty sure it's on this channel in Stories from the Void. If it's not, I'm sorry. The last one that's an original character is definitely on the channel. And you can always just buy my book, Into the Void Volume 1, on Amazon, Kindle, everything like that. It's the one that says written by Rain Ragsdale under the author. Sorry, someone else had the name too, but I had the name picked since I was like 14 years old. I'm sorry, I had to use it. I don't know, there was someone else with the same book on there, but yeah, it's ebook and paperback, so whatever. But yeah, I think This Is Fine would be a good way for him, good place for him, because if you read the story, he's actually really nice to everyone, basically. He just really wants to allow humans and like all creatures to just feed their baser hunger, which is gonna end up being bad for the world in that story, but he thinks he's doing a good thing, which most cosmic entities that think they're doing a good thing are usually the most evil ones. So yeah, that's fine. Bird Box are kind of, I always thought of them like, I don't know, you never see them, I don't think. In Bird Box 2 you might, I can't really remember, but Bird Box 2 is the one where the cultists really make their impact. It's people who saw the whatever they are. I think they might be seraphim or something like that. Maybe like a Cthulhu seraphim mixture. Like, you look at them and they're so out of this world that you just have to kill yourself, or they come to you as what you fear the most or something, but you have to choose whether it takes you over or not. I don't know. There's so many different interpretations of what they could be, but basically what the cultists are people who have seen them, see them as beautiful angels, or literally anything. Someone sees them as an angel, someone who isn't religious sees them as something else. They come to you in different forms depending on who you are. But yeah, they basically just try and make other people open their eyes to them. Sometimes it works and they become cultists, and sometimes they kill themselves like everyone else in Bird Box. Yeah, personally, if they came to me as like the cultist form, I'd probably be fine with it. Like, yeah, I think, yeah, right there. I mean, to be completely honest, yeah, that would be fine with me. And people who are part of the cult who have seen them can choose not to, like, be evil, not to force others to look at them. It's really easy to do that. Bird Box 2 showed us that. So, I mean, yeah, if I see them and it doesn't hurt me, I'm fine with it. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. I can help them. I'm kind of, you know what? Sacrifice them babies. Yeah, sacrifice them babies. I like Bird Box. Yeah, that's fine. The Bird Box Seraphim Cthulhu looking things, that's fine. Next up, we're getting into things that are definitely not cosmic horror, but can make thralls, and that is Bunnicula. Bunnicula is one of my favorite kids' books whenever I was a kid. I loved it so much. I read it in second grade, and there was a whole bunch of other books from it that I read throughout second and third grade. It was so fun. I love Bunnicula. The animated series is what I used right there. It's really funny. If you haven't seen it, please go and watch it. I don't know where you can watch it. I watched it on Cartoon Network. Just like almost every episode on there. But yeah, it's really good. Bunnicula, honestly, like, dude, sacrifice them babies. Let's go. He is so funny and cool, and he, like, only cares about protecting his human. So, like, I don't know. I'd just hang out with Bunnicula and, like, feed him carrots or he doesn't eat carrots. What does he eat? He, like, drains the color out of fruit. I'm pretty sure he might eat carrots. I can't remember. It's something like that. I haven't read it in a while, and I haven't watched the animated series since I was a kid. I need to read them again. They were really cool. But yeah, definitely. I think, yeah, below Galactus, I'd say, because Galactus still gives you the powers, and you know for a fact you're doing something good. Bunnicula isn't evil, so you know for a fact you're never doing anything outright evil, but yeah, it's just better to have Galactus there. Dagon, I'm using the movie version because I like the movie. The book is really cool too, but I like the movie. So Dagon in the movie is definitely, I'm stuck in a never-ending living hell, because it's just a giant tentacle monster, and it doesn't talk, it's not smart, it doesn't really do anything except thrash around, and it kills its cultists a lot. But if it accepts you and everything, you get a hot mermaid girlfriend, you get cool gills, maybe, hopefully, you don't get burnt to a crisp before you get the gills like the dude in the movie did. Dude, you're set for life. But also, he's a really annoying sounding, like, tentacle monster that kind of just thrashes around. Yeah, he's kind of just a giant octopus in it. You never get to see the full body, but it's just tentacles. Yeah, it's kind of boring. Yeah, I don't know. It just sounds like it would be a horrible time to have to deal with that every single day. Next up, we got Sauron. Sauron is pure evil, and I love it so much. He is like the epitome of villainy, and I love him for it. There's, like, come on, who wouldn't want to follow Sauron? Personally, I think, I don't know, Leviathan, he might be close to Leviathan because he could turn you into a mouth of Sauron, but honestly, I'd rather be a Cenobite than that. So I think this is fine right above the Mind Flayer. If he could turn me into a mouth of Sauron, that would be really cool. If I could be like the top of the top whenever it comes to his little like army. I think that would be cool. Next up, we got Sarcofuse. That's the dude that's in my whatever it's called, not thumbnail. What's it called? My profile picture thing. So yeah, if you have seen my profile picture, it literally says Sarcofuse has entered the chat. It's been that for forever, I think. I've had this channel for 2 years at this point, and I'm pretty sure it's been that for that long, like the entire time. I have no idea. It might have been like a Sonic profile picture or something at first, I don't know. But yeah, Sarcofuse is from my story Beyond the Veil. Like I said, that story is absolutely in the playlist on this channel, Stories from the Void, along with a whole bunch of others. Hunger might be on there. If you want to read it, please do. It's a really good story, one of my favorites actually. Sarcofuse is in that story at least, I'm going to build onto it later, but I'm just going to tell you about that story right now, because I do not want to spoil things before I even write them, man. That would be insane. That would be something a crazy person would do. I'm probably going to end up doing it in the future on accident, but whatever. Sarcofuse in that story is basically just a strange creature with a giant eye and endless arms inside of a mound of rotten, clumped up meat that its arms crack and break to grab people and bring them to him, and then just stares at them with the giant eye and tells them what to do. But the rank, just disgusting heat from the meat, like the rotting meat around him, just infiltrates their sensory, like overloads them, and forces them to feel a serenity around him that's like being held by your like loving mother or something, like you're a little baby and Sarcofuse is your mommy or something. I don't know, it's something like that. It's like a weird, it's like that, it's weird. But yeah, there's that. And then in the story, he gives someone blueprints through their dreams to get to him, just so that they can spread the word of his name, which may or may not have horrible consequences for everyone else. But yeah, honestly, Sarcofuse ain't that bad. I mean, he's trapped in like a limbo dimension that kind of looks like Terror of the Red Planet. That, you know, I don't know if that might be the right name. It's got the giant chihuahua bat thing. It's all filmed in red. It's a really cool movie. If you haven't seen that movie, you should, just because of the Red Planet aspect. It's really cool. But yeah, he's trapped in there and he wants to get out, and that's basically it. Like, that's what he uses his cult members for. I mean, he gives them pretty good powers. You'll see that in in another story. So, I mean, to be completely honest, Sarcofuse is kind of just absolutely lit. As long as you can survive seeing him and then hearing his name, you're fine. Like, genuinely. Yeah. Check out my book. It's really cool. Next up, we've got the Red Goddess from Agony. If you have not played Agony, go and watch my game review. People hated the game, but if you like horror games and you don't care about if a game is a walking simulator, basically, go and check out my game review for it. It's on the game reviews playlist on this channel, because why else would it be on a different playlist? And just watch it, see if you like it, and then please go and play it if you think you will. Also, I have a tier list of all of the demons from Agony, including the Red Goddess, which was really fun to make, and I don't think very many people watched it. And then there's a sequel to Agony called Succubus. I did a review for that, game review for that. It got a pretty low score, to be completely honest, but I think you guys should watch that too. That got a lot of views. I think it's at like 200 and something views right now, which is insane for one of my long form videos. But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I wanted to talk about her today because I really like that game, and I think she's a cool character. So let's talk about her. She is the Red Goddess. She took over from Lucifer or Baphomet. Yeah, I think it's Baphomet. Baphomet and her have like this huge fight going on and everything. It's pretty cool. Baphomet is a pretty cool boss fight. But yeah, it's basically just they hate each other. She took over. Lucifer's somewhere down there. She kidnapped a whole bunch of angels. There's an ending where they try to save you, but then the Red Goddess takes you back. Yeah, she's basically just all the way through this game torturing this dude. He's a very famous king. I cannot remember his name right now, but he's from the Bible and he's very famous. Sorry about that. In my game review I tell you about the lore, so you can go and watch that if you actually care. But the Red Goddess is really cool. She's the queen of the succubus, which are pretty cool in this game. Like, they have a pretty cool design and stuff. But yeah, that's basically it. She tortures one dude forever. She runs hell. Honestly, I mean, literally, I'm stuck in a never-ending living hell. Like, oh wait, Dagon above Jeremiah Sand, her above, no, I think she's worse than Jeremiah, yeah, there. So I forgot that the top one is like your favorite out of them. Okay, and the last one isn't a cosmic entity or even like Sauron, like a very super powerful one, but it's one that I love, and it is my boy Evil Ash from Army of Darkness. And yeah, dude, he would be so fun to like serve in the army with. Like, I would be one of his little skeleton guards, like, in a heartbeat. That would be amazing. So fun. Yeah, that's it. This is the whole list. I don't even feel the need to explain why Evil Ash is so high. He's hilarious, he's funny, he's basically immortal, unless you blow him up with a bag full of gunpowder, I guess. But yeah, he's really cool, and he looks awesome. He's one of the coolest, like, dark fantasy looking characters ever been put to film. So yes, he is definitely top tier. So let's go ahead and go through this. Sacrifice Them Babies is Evil Ash, Galactus, Sarcophuse, Bonicula, Bird Box, I don't know what to call them, so I'm just going to say Bird Box, Cthulhu, and the Flesh Pit. This Is Fine is Hunger, Leviathan, Sauron, and Mind Flayer. Still Okay, I think, is Bill Cipher. Oh Crap is Nyarlathotep and the King in Yellow. And I'm Stuck in a Never-Ending Living Hell is Dagon, Jeremiah Sand, and my girl, the Red Goddess from Agony. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. This is the end of the video, but I'm going to give you a few like bits of lore from all of them. From not all of them, but a few of them. So if you want to, just like and subscribe and then leave. And if you care about the stuff that I'm about to say, like the fun facts, then stay. Fun fact number 1. The character Sauron from Marvel Comics did in fact name himself after Sauron. There is a part after he becomes the Pterodactyl Man where he flies away and screams out, "I am now Sauron," named after the greatest villain in literary history. So yeah, he named himself, and it's Sauron, like spelled like a dinosaur, like Sauron, because he's a dinosaur. It's funny. It's cool. Yeah, I think that might have been the only bit of like trivia that I wanted to give you. I don't know. Oh, here's another one. Sarcophuse and Hunger are both from my book, Into the Void Volume 1, now on Amazon as a ebook and paperback. Go and read it. Go and get it. You want it. You know you want it. Also, Flesh Pit. Go and watch that. Flesh Pit is really cool. Bonicula, read those if you haven't. Galactus. Galactus is really cool. He should have been number 1, but I really like Evil Ash just as a person. Jeremiah Sand is from hit film Mandy. You should go and watch that too. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been just leading this video out for way too long. So like, subscribe, all that type of stuff. And as always, see ya. Oh, and the person I stole this video from, like the video idea from, is going to be in the comments. I'll just add them so that you guys can go watch their video. Yeah. See you.